Yo, welcome to the live. I just hit go live, so I'm assuming I'm live. Today we're gonna be talking about dating culture. Oh God, is it just me or is it getting worse and worse every year? I can't say every month. just it seems just it's getting worse and worse, right? What's up, chat? What's up, Kiki? Substantially, Suchi, Lexi, Jaisut. Oh God, okay guys, I'm using my webcam from now on because it's just so much easier. I don't have to adjust any settings. I don't have to go hardcore in the lighting. But the only downfall is that it might get blurry from time to time. So just bear with me there. It's just so much easier. I can like move it around so much easier. So trying it out with the webcam. And I think maybe on the next show I'll start incorporating my big camera, and we'll do like dual cam. Maybe like somebody donates. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna write your name, and it'll feel special that I wrote your name or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll write your name and put it in my pocket. I got a pocket here, but I won't always have a pocket. But we're always gonna be more and more interactive in here, basically. So like for example, Cat's Pajamas in chat says hello. A Pratt says, tell me what's wrong with dating. Oh, we got a lot. I actually found this YouTube video. It's actually a pretty small YouTuber. He's only got like less than 60,000 subscribers, but the quality is top notch. So we're gonna be checking out his video, and I'm gonna be injecting my opinions, and I actually want to hear y'all's opinions because I know I have mostly women viewers. And when I was searching like for other videos on what women think about dating apps and dating culture, etc., I really could mostly find men making videos about this, and I'm like, excuse me, where are my ladies at? Yo, thanks for continuing to become a member. 16 months, that's what's up. Hey, Pratt. Your shirt is on? Yeah, well, I can take it off. No, it's a little early. I actually just took a shower, so technically I didn't have to put it on, but I did. Okay, I forget that like my live shows aren't just one continuous show for everybody, and like some people probably weren't here last show, but on my last show, basically, midstream, I decided, oh my God, it's so hot in here. I think I'm just going to try my webcam, which is what I'm on right now. And I did, and I was like, wow, this just absorbs light so much better. I don't have to automatically have like my really hot light. So I took off my shirt because I was so hot. And that's the story. Welcome everybody. Oh, wow, we got 12 likes on the show. Yo, I love when you stream I love when you stream after I get off of work. Sounds like I did a good thing. This is one of the earlier streams I've done, actually. It's 3:30 my time. Should be like 5 or 6:30 Eastern. I'm not sure. But are you doing call-ins or chatting input? I mean, if somebody feels like they really want to call in, I'm down to open that, Hey, thank you. Thank you so much to Will McGee for gifting a membership. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see if I can do like extra warm thank yous to donators and gifters and members, And congratulations to Kiki for catching that. Yeah, Grace in chat is very happy that I'm doing an earlier stream. I know, like she's always wanted these earlier ones. But yeah, and I wanted to do a sort of evergreen topic. I don't want to always be doing trendy topics or just like even necessarily drama. I want to do stuff that I want to have fun with. Yeah, so if anybody has input though, okay? Actually, let me just do a little quick survey here, huh? I just started a stream. It looks like we got a fucking hopping in 34 viewers. All right, maybe we can get to can we get to 38? Can we get to 38? I know we can. Let's just see. But out of the 34 people here, press 1 if you're single. Press 2 if you're partnered. You're Gucci. Press 3 if you're single and don't care. How about that? Oh, that's 3 options. All right. You have to leave soon. I know so, huh? I know. Fudge. Well, maybe this can be a to be continued saga. Maybe I'll leave this live stream up on the channel if it's like succinct enough and it feels good. Because this is like an ongoing topic. This is like an ongoing thing in my life that I've realized, like, oh my God. Like no joke. There's been times where I realized like, oh my god, why did I break up with my ex when it's like sometimes like the single life is just so miserable. I don't know. That's part of my opinion, right? My insight sometimes. Let's see. So we got single, partnered, single, partnered, single, partner, single, partner. It looks like it's actually kind of split evenly, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should have done an actual poll so I could have seen the straight statistics, but I get tired of echo chamber drama. Oh, for real, right, Kiki? I know. I don't really want to do. Yeah, and I think like something like dating culture and stuff is interesting, even if you are partnered. I think this stuff is pretty interesting. I tell people in my life, I'm like, oh my god, you're so lucky, and they're like, oh, I know, I can't imagine what it'd be like for you or other people saying they're. I'm like, oh fuck, that doesn't make me feel that much better, but yeah. Um, I'm semi involved with a friend in a polydynamic. Oh my god, dude. I don't know about that. Like, like when I be swiping and I see those things in the bio of like ENM it's called, right? Which it stands for, I believe it stands for ethical non-monogamy. What a cute way, right? Uh so yeah, poly is not really a thing on dating apps. It's just ENM, which is the same thing. It's just like ethical. It just makes it sound like it's like vegan. It's a vegan version of poly or whatever. Um, yeah, and I don't know. I don't know about that. It's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can't judge it, but I feel like I need to know it better. Maybe there's like a video we could react to eventually. Yeah, like to get to know it. But for now, let us just begin this video, y'all, and let's see what we learn about the ugly truth behind dating apps. Or yeah, that's what this video is called, guys. Oh shoot. Okay, I did not expect this. What's going on here? Wait, wrong chat. There we go. Okay, and this is in my face, so I should move myself, or maybe I'll just remove the chat. I'll figure it out in a second. If the chat like interferes too much with the video, I'll probably end up removing it. Let me make my top smaller. Okay, cool. So this is the video. Again, it's called the ugly truth behind dating apps, and it's by this YouTuber named Tejas Hulur, which he's from New York, of Indian descent, and only 57,000 subscribers. All right, but the quality is just so top tier. All right, now check this out. If a dating app matched everyone perfectly, does it mean it's working?
Okay, so ever since I turned 21 and moved to New York City, dating for me has been quite non-existent. It's kind of crazy because in college and in high school, I felt like I was quite a confident person. Everyone I knew, as someone that went to a Midwest school, had like similar aligned interests and commonalities. But now in New York City, things are way harder. You'd assume in a city that has a population of 8 million that it would be easy to meet people, but in the last 2 years I've been here, I've realized that that's not true. And I'm someone that doesn't really go to bars and clubs and not really into that drinking culture, so there seems to be only one solution. Dating apps.
Dating apps. Now, off the bat, alright guys? 21. Jesus. He's so young too. My god. I'm out here at 34. Alright? He's a young, good-looking guy. And he's having these issues. Oh my god. I guess it's all downhill from here. I'm putting it a little bit faster, 1.25x speed, but I like that it's his personal experience, and it's like said in a very honest and sincere way, not trying to be overly comical. Because also something I experienced when I was like searching videos on this topic is a lot of people go the extra goofy mouth, they try to make social experiments out of it, right? And this dude is like doing a sincere sort of self-documentary on his experience on dating apps, and I like that. So let's check this out. Also, I think I'm gonna remove the chat from the screen because I feel like it might be a little bit distracting. Or what do you guys think? Or should I just make it smaller? What do you guys think? because it's kind of taking up almost half the screen. So let me see what it looks like smaller. I don't know. I don't know. I'll play a little bit more. I might remove it because it's like kind of really big in there.
Dating apps.
Dating apps. They found each other on a dating app.
They've changed the way people connect and fall in love.
I work from home and I'm an online student.
There are 14.5 million single people in Canada. That may make it seem like it should be easy to find a match.
So I don't really meet people outside in the real world.
Anyway, kind of a fun story, but we're in love. We've been dating for a year and a half.
Must be nice.
Now, like many of you, I despise these apps. I find them a little embarrassing. I think they're bad for our mental health.
It's like a hate love for me, you know, like, see, and we can pause and I can get into, maybe I'll pause later on because obviously it's so early in the videos, we're only a minute and a half. But like I've had like good and just, the thing is like you can have good experiences, and then also like it can just overall make you feel like just frustrated.
Help. And I also think that these start this negative relationship with standards. This idea.
Oh, Grace in chat says, so Edwin, does this mean the girl you were seeing didn't work out? Oh my god. Ask me that again a little later. Like I said, it's a little early in the freaking stream and video to fucking, but you know, I think you can get, you know, this face. What does this face say, right? Nothing good, that's for sure.
That there's always someone else that could be better is something I don't want to
I'll mention it when it's relevant. Surely it'll be relevant at one point in this video.
develop in my head. Not to mention, I always see these TikToks of people playing the dating app game, like being able to send these like suave messages and know what to say.
Remember that time we met? It was tomorrow night. That was smooth. Smooth enough to get your snap?
I don't know how to do any of that. I really don't. But if I had to summarize my distaste for dating apps into one thing, it's I don't know if I'm comfortable with this idea of monetizing loneliness. There are tons of examples
Loneliness.
of people talking about the moment they paid for one of these apps, it started working for them better. And it feels like they're creating products out of thin air sometimes. Like Tinder has 3 subscription tiers, and they just added a 4th that costs $500 a month.
That's crazy.
The problem is, again, as someone that's never had dating apps, I'm looking
$500 for a Tinder subscription. Like the whole idea, when I first saw this whole concept of subscribing to a dating app, it just threw me off so much. I'm like, what? Wait, so if the point of this app is to find you love, why would you commit to a subscription of like longer than a month? Like that's like signing a paid contract. You know, whether you commit to staying on the app or not, you're paying them to allow you to have features to find lovers. You know, even though like the idea is to, well, I guess people do ENM, right? Ethical non-monogamy. So maybe these other people want multiple lovers, but it's like it just doesn't make sense to subscribe to a service that's meant to find you love, because it's like that just like it like makes you want to like or I guess the idea is that there's always gonna be more options, and I don't like that. Like, yeah, God. We're so early in the video, guys, but I feel like the whole concept of options, maybe that's wrong, right? But the concept of having so many options, maybe that's what's encouraged this whole ghosting phenomenon that I think is so gross. You know, I can't lie. I think I might have ghosted a girl or two in the past too, but I felt bad about it. I felt bad about it once. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I should text her. But it wasn't like harsh ghosting. Like I've gotten harsh ghosted. I was like, what the fuck? Ugh. But like, you know, think about it. Ghosting wasn't really a thing before, or at least nothing that. No, I'm pretty sure that the term itself, ghosting, didn't even come about until after Tinder, right? But yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, definitely not the 90s. I mean, not that I was dating when I was a fucking kid, but you know, or 2000s even. It's just odd.
at the data. And according to this graph, it feels like it's inevitable for someone like me, a 23-year-old, to...
So this is how couples meet in the US. And through friends has always consistently been, you know, around 30% or above. And then, damn, 2010. Yeah, okay. It just shows how deep it went down. Everything spiked down. And online spiked up. That's crazy. More than 50% of couples meet online. Whether it be dating apps or... Okay, well, yeah, I guess this doesn't necessarily mean, like, dating apps. It could also mean, like, I don't know, YouTube or Instagram or anything else, TikTok. I don't know. Do people mean on TikTok? Probably, right? But yeah, this is interesting.
To get on these apps, especially in a big city. But in typical Tages Hooler fashion, welcome back to the channel, I'm not just going to get these dating apps and call it a day. Instead, I'm going to research the entire history of dating apps and find out how their algorithm works. I'm going to find and call a dating app coach to make sure that you and I,
Okay, I don't like this second photo.
we have the best profiles we possibly
A dating coach, dude. The whole thing that it has to be a dating coach. Shoot, maybe I should see a dating coach. That's so crazy, though. It's like, what? Dating coach? The concept of a dating coach, huh? I got ghosted in 2012. Damn, to see that, it sounds like that must have traumatized you that you haven't. What? 2012? That's like 12 years ago. Cheese and rice. Oh, you met someone through gaming apps? I guess you can meet love through gaming apps. I found my presumed love online. I like how you call it presumed. Like you're still leaving the option for a harshness there.
can. And finally, I'm going to record my attempt to land a date in 7 days from today using these apps. I'm not very comfortable doing this.
See, I feel like it's inevitable, but to like inject a personal experiment of trying it out, which is fine. So good for him.
But I think it's gonna be a fun journey, and I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm so nervous, but it's gonna be a fun experiment. So, good morning, America. Today is Sunday, January 7th. It's the most nerve-wracking video I've done to this day, but exciting. I just downloaded the 3 apps that we're gonna use in this video: Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. I've never been on dating apps before. There comes a day where I think everyone faces this exact reality. All right, we'll start with Tinder. You and I both know that making these profiles is a bit of a game, and as I set them up, I realized I don't know how to play that game. So in order to make sure that I have the best profiles I possibly can, I set up 2 things. The first being a meeting with Blaine, a dating coach. All right, Blaine, thank you for taking this. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Dude, I don't know if it's this like wide camera angle lens or like what, but this is the most monstrous freaking display I've seen. Holy crap, it's so wide. Oh my god. And it's not even curved. It's just like long. Sorry, I just got distracted by that. But I mean, this is a wide angle lens as fuck too, though.
About dating, online dating.
Happy to be here.
I had a mutual friend who was a client of hers, and he said the way she critiqued his profile changed everything. He got tons more matches and just felt more confident. Blaine was so nice, so knowledgeable, and got on a couple calls with me to help us understand, well, dating and dating apps. When someone just asks you broadly about how you feel about dating apps, what is your response?
So they're a necessary evil. Apps are a great way to get in front of more women that you wouldn't necessarily cross paths with otherwise, but they become problematic when anybody is relying on them solely as their way to connect with others and meet romantic partners.
My distance preference.
No more than 1 mile. Yeah.
1 mile? Manhattan's like 3 miles.
No, bro. No, that gets all the way to Brooklyn.
What's wrong with Brooklyn?
Are you 45 minutes in love with this girl?
I'll go 5 miles.
Dude, that's crazy. I don't know. I never been to New York, but if like 3 miles, it takes 45 minutes to get 3 miles away in like New York or like the main New York City, that is just nuts. Is that true? Is that facts, guys? I've never been to New York, but like what?
That's New Jersey.
Some people are going to do better on apps than
They're probably exaggerating.
others. They don't play to everybody's strengths.
Man, this is not good, man. This is gonna be way harder than I thought. Okay, I know some.
And so if you are somebody who apps don't play to your strengths and you get fixated on trying to crack the code, or that's the only way that you can meet somebody, you're gonna be disappointed.
Can you expand on that? Like, how do you know if an app isn't playing to your strengths?
First of all, most guys have really bad profiles when they come to me.
Oh, should I do the one with Neil deGrasse Tyson? That's a good one for sure.
Let's just say
So it is hard picking pictures, okay? It is hard. But what do you guys think about the whole concept of putting a picture on the dating app with a celebrity? Because, I mean, I have a picture of myself with Mark Ruffalo, you know? And his flex is what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson? The science guy. Mark Ruffalo, would that impress the ladies? I mean, he was in Poor Things recently, so he's not just Incredible Hulk. He's not just appealing to the nerds. But I would want to appeal to the nerds. I would want to appeal to Marvel nerds for sure.
I have never had somebody say like, oh, here's my dating app profile. I'm like, it's perfect. Leave it exactly like it is.
Oh, shoot. What is your educational level? I guess I have to say high school, right? I have to say...
I mean, I think he's in university.
The pictures are bad, they're low quality, they haven't written engaging prompts. Essentially, they don't allow him to stand out.
How was your dating experience when you were on Hinge in the city? Terrible.
Really what?
I don't know if it's like the algorithm or maybe.
How's my profile? Oh my god. Which one, right? I have them all slightly different. Well, then again, like they're all the apps are kind of catered differently too. Like Hinge has different like prompts that you can answer to, and I don't know. I need to set up. We need to go to this. What's this chick's name? We need to go to this dating coach and set up a little our own personal. Oh my god, I start getting flustered because like I can't. I'm embarrassed.
I just like am an L, but you know everybody has their preference. But I feel like I was getting the bottom of the barrel. Like I would set all these preferences and it would give me the complete opposite of what I said. I'm like, what the heck?
So I think a harsh truth that I learned from Blaine on this call is that
That is really annoying about the apps though. Like you can't actually have preferences, you know, and I don't know the complicated thing too. I don't know if it's in Arizona. Maybe it's just my luck, but it feels like there's not a lot of, and I don't even know if it's proper to characterize them this way, but I want to say creative types, right? I feel like there's so many cookie cutter certain women that are very similar. So many conservatives, they're all like they're sporty types. All these pickleball fans. I'm like, what the fuck is pickleball? I never heard of pickleball before like 3 or 4 years ago. And suddenly everybody's like, oh, I love pickleball. What the hell's pickleball? It's like a giant tennis thing or something. Anyway, let's not get into pickleball because I'm sure people here are probably like, oh, I love pickleball on Sunday. Oh, pickleball with my frappuccino. But I forgot what was. Oh yeah. Basically, there's not as much like people that would be. I could tell. I could sometimes tell when someone's gonna match me, and then like it doesn't happen. But sometimes it does happen. But no, there's like not as much alternative or creative. Just like, you know, dorkiness. I don't know. Maybe they know that on the other end, there's not as much of what I'm describing for guys either, so they don't even bother, and therefore they'll never meet me. But
because there's this lack of depth on a dating profile, unattractive traits are much more heavily weighted than what they would be in real life. For example, if you're a guy who's short, that becomes this large blaring number on a dating profile rather than just a sub-observation someone would have if they met you in person. Man, I don't know what to do. So by this point, I was struggling to find pictures of myself for these dating profiles. So instead, I decided to ask 3 of my closest girlfriends, JC, Nicole, and Taylor, for help. Okay, so after picking out about 15 to 16 photos, here are my favorite of the 15, but let's go ask the girls what they think. Who cares what I think? We need to maximize matches here. So, all right.
Should I show my pictures? Giraffe Corp says, this is so interesting to hear as a lesbian. I'm on the other end hoping a man doesn't make it into my dating profiles. Well, honestly, I would be curious. Like, somebody asked if I would make it to a call-in show, and I would like to make this a call-in show. Although I didn't really plan to make. Like, I didn't really plan to stream today. I kind of just decided spontaneously. So I don't know that I'll go live for that long because some family is coming over later. But fuck it. Like, if we have time, maybe we could split this into. Maybe we could do this a two-parter, right? Maybe like if somebody does want to call in, we can actually schedule it beforehand so people can prepare their points because it is obviously kind of spontaneous. So we can plan it for like a weekend show to do a follow-up, and we can talk about just casual dating and shit. And because I'm curious, how is it for lesbians, right? Or just gays and stuff. I'd be curious. Because I was looking through some comments. I don't think it was this video per se, but a different video was talking about how for this gay person, they felt like they were constricted to just like the apps for whatever reason. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it's like the apps can suck or can make you feel a certain way. Let me see if I can, guys. I don't know if I want to show you guys my profile. Okay, I will show you. I'll show you my. You guys want to see my profile? Say yes if yes. Say no if no. Edwin, you will get catfish on Tinder and I'll have no sympathy. Why did you remove the RBF? Why did you RBF? You don't have to moderate that. That's fine. If I get catfish, I get catfish. Look, that's a good topic to get into, catfishing and shit. I think that's an interesting concept. I feel like I'm pretty careful, but I don't know. It's not like I'm meeting people that often either, you know. Like, I don't know. Well, we can flesh that out, but oh god. Okay. So this is my first pick. It's just me and Poochies. I thought it's like cute, right? It's me and Poochies, my dog. All right. Okay. I don't want to read the rest. I'm very embarrassed about the rest. I don't know. I'm very shy. I'm very shy. Let me just keep warming up. Okay. Let me just keep warming up. Let's keep playing the video. I'm very shy. Oh, did I mute it? Okay.
Welcome to JC's apartment. Hello. Ready?
A YouTube queen.
15 photos.
So this guy's got like YouTube friends. Maybe that's how he knows how to work YouTube, because like he makes really good videos, but he doesn't have very many subscribers, but he pumps them out very well.
Photos of myself in front of you, and I need you
Let us help.
all to pick 6 that you think are the best string, just the best profile out of these 15. Do you feel confident in helping me create the best?
Yeah.
profile?
Oh, I still have a sense of what drew me in and what I think works. Yeah.
Okay, great.
For sure.
I first asked the girls which pictures were definite no's, and let me say it was quite the wake-up call. Some people were
pointed them
nice,
out.
and others not so much.
How about from now, do your like absolute no's, like don't do these.
This is absolute no. Do not include it.
Oh, the Disney Mickey Mouse ears pictures.
Really?
Disney adult can be like a little off-putting, I would say. These are good pictures of you, but
What do you guys think about that? They just said Disney adults can be like a turn off. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I feel like people are judgy. I mean, it doesn't even matter what you guys think, because at the end of the day, there are women, and these are two pretty ladies, and there are people that will judge Disney adults. And I don't even know if this guy's actually technically a Disney adult, but you know, you post a picture like this, and these are two different pictures that look almost the same in two different settings, and someone is bound to stereotype you as a Disney adult, you know. So yeah, Edwin is just a bunch of raccoons in a trench. Yeah, I'm a bunch of raccoons in a trench coat. Not my type, but I'm sure someone would love to be best friends with. And that's fine. That's fine, Amy. Like, and here's the thing, like, because you know, Amy, you bring up a decent point, because and part of me also feels weird about sharing so much, but you know, it's like, who cares? I used to share everything about my life. Why not just start over again? Back in my old vlogging days. No, basically, I recently matched with this chick, and I can tell that, like, well, maybe I can't tell. I just don't feel like the immediate click, like it would be like love or whatever, right? I don't feel like there's that much there. But we're into similar enough things that I feel like we could hang out. But like when she says like, I just want to meet my person, I feel like overly paranoid that I don't want to lead anybody on, or I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So it's hard to be direct and communicate sometimes. Like, okay, hey, oh, you want to just hang out and see where it goes? Or what do you say, right? I guess so. I mean, we're all just losers. Fuck it. See, I'm just rambling. But it's like hard to really it's hard being single. And you know what? You know what else? It's like, I don't want to be afraid or ashamed of sharing this perspective as a man, because men typically are. Typically, men are afraid to share these thoughts because they don't want to be perceived a certain way. But fuck it, there are some people already think the worst of me, and I'm just a boy. Be honest with women. Women are insecure too. For facts, right? For facts.
it doesn't teach like what you do.
Why did he have this twice? Like, not only do I not want this
The Disney photos were the only two absolute no's from the girls. I guess.
What's
that
up,
makes sense.
Elizabeth?
But after that, most of them were kind of in the middle.
This one also, definite no. It's not giving me anything.
Interesting.
Definite no. The one with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
But also, I
thought that was
Do you know who that is?
No, is this like, I don't know any celebrities.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I also didn't know who that was, but I thought like a selfie was like a little bit humble, like, you know.
I think the girlies don't know who this is.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's the science man.
Okay, all right.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Who is he? Like, what does he do?
He's like a
Boxer?
No, he's like an astrophysicist.
So why do you think the girls want to see you?
I don't know. I'm actually very surprised both of you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are like giving LinkedIn.
Giving LinkedIn.
Okay, all right, fair.
This one, like, it's you by yourself. It's candid, good angles. It's what you look like. That one was obvious to me.
But through all the roasting and the complimenting, there were some that seemed to be locks.
Okay, number one. Like, that's locked.
And this is kind of like a maybe?
That's
He's got a lot of good casual pictures too, though. I haven't got those. I'm going to a wedding this Sunday. I'm gonna see if I can get some good pictures. And I went to a wedding this past Saturday, but I didn't really get any like solo pictures. But then it's like, if I get a picture of my nice suit, is that kind of cheating because it's like so nice? We'll see. Yeah.
it's not a maybe.
Oh, that's locked in.
That's
Okay,
a
number
locked
one.
in number one, yes.
Okay.
Like what I would have as your profile picture.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I like this shot. I think it's
Okay,
sweet.
number two.
Yeah,
I'll put it down
that's
here.
a goodie.
Next is the golf photo.
Nice.
I feel like shows you're athletic, you like do stuff that's fun with your friends, activities.
But I think this has the same effect.
I think so too.
But maybe not a number
I
two.
do, but don't let me sway you if like
I
everyone
don't know
seems to have
anymore.
it.
I don't know anymore. Okay, cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're gonna do great.
I hope.
As the girls roasted my pictures, we kept talking about dating apps. And this is when Nicole told me about another way to meet women.
New York City has 1 million people, but like it can also be very isolating. And I feel like once you start talking about that with people, you realize that like if you do non-traditional activities in the city, you can definitely meet people. And people
What are some of
willing
those
to make friends.
non-traditional activities?
You could do like art classes or putting on a workshop. It's like a reworking and journaling workshop for people to come alone or with a friend and just to get creative and like have a chill DIY kind of night on a Sunday.
Very cool.
Bring your date to it.
Oh yeah, the goal is to get a date by Saturday.
That would be a great place to meet women because it is like all girls that signed up, and my
What
friend
is it?
Matt, yeah, honestly, come like literally.
What time is it?
It's a 5.
Okay. Today is day 1 of swiping.
Is there an Arizona version of whatever that was? What is it like? Never mind. That's like knitting or what? What did she even say it was?
Oh yeah.
And like have a and journaling workshop for people to come like art classes or putting on a workshop. It's like a reworking and journaling workshop.
Reworking and journaling workshop. Imagine I find a reworking and journaling workshop in Arizona and like, oh, hey, cool, it worked. Hey, look, this guy, I found it just like you, bro.
Today is day 1 of swiping. 6 days left to find a date. Nothing to it but to do it, they say, right? Bumble. Dude, I'll be honest right now. I got a match. That was a great feeling. No big deal.
Okay, also though, this is something I noticed, and I'm pretty sure, like, when you first make your account on these dating apps, they give you like a boost, like they basically show your profile to more accounts, and this is to like get you excited about being on the app, you know? So it's kind of cheating. So I'm not saying like, you know, that's what happened here, but like it's kind of messed up, because also if anybody hears on the apps, you'll know that they promote these freaking boosts for like $12 or more, and it's ridiculous. Basically, it just gets you in front of more accounts for 30 minutes or something, and it's like, what? You mean you charge $12 to get somebody in front of more accounts more frequently? Yo, RBF, thanks for gifting a membership. Grace, congratulations, you caught it. Congratulations. You know, guys, maybe we can figure out a way to put me on an adventure, you know? Like, I don't know. I was gonna suggest, yo, never mind. I don't know. But fuck it. Why not do weird shit again? Like I'm like, maybe I should tell this chick on Tinder, like, listen, you want to make a TikTok, you don't have to be in it, but let's just do some creative dumb shit. Okay, so here's picture number 1, right? You guys saw this one already. Here's picture number 2. This is like an older one though. It's crazy that this is older because I had purple hair. It's gotta be like 4 years old. I'm holding an onion. And this is my quote unquote thirst trap when I was first announcing single. Thank you to Vinny for gifting a membership to Cheyenne. And this is me in a suit. This is also like 4 or 5 years probably. I don't know, my cousin's wedding. And this is me in Poochie's again. It's just like a selfie. And then this is outside, red hair, and there's another one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I get shy. Okay, and then so as we go through the show, I'll reveal more. I'll reveal my bio in like 5 minutes or whatever. Wait, I need my cat in my dating profile pictures? Yes, of course. Like, am I wrong? But I'm pretty sure, like, putting your pet in your pictures is, like, a requirement. If you don't do that, then you're, like, you know. The ending picture is hotter than thirst trap? I'll move it up in the... I'll move it up in the queue. You need some more current pictures? Okay, I'll work on that. I'll work on it. I'll get some new pictures in the wedding on Sunday. Yeah, cool. The range of pics shows you have a vibrant life too. Okay, that's a good review. I like that. Thank you. Okay.
No big deal. We gotta play cool.
Wow. Two people said you needed more current pictures. Well, the thing is, these people don't know that they're not current pictures, okay? They don't know. I look the fucking same, all right? I literally look the same. And you can't tell me I don't look the same in this picture as I do right now. I look basically the same. I mean, if I were to wear the suit, right? This is obviously a nice picture. I look the same. So it could have been me a month ago. They don't know that. Aye.
Whoa.
You got a name. Fly me out. Listen, you act like I got money to fly you out. What the fuck? I don't got that kind of money. Like, dog. The idea here is, guys, you know, you guys send in donations, which will fund me to do, I don't want to say dares, adventures on these dates. And it'll give me courage. And I'll be like, all right, guys, let's make a TikTok. And I'll make imagine I go on a date and I make her take candid pictures of me. And then, like, I don't know. Okay, let's keep watching the video. This is going great.
I saw a couple of studies recently that Americans specifically are actually staying single longer, and less Americans are having sex since the 1990s. So I'm curious what your thoughts on this are.
Well, I conducted some census-style survey data of over 2,000 American men in 2022, ages 18 to 42, and what I found absolutely supports what you just said. 45% of single men, they see friends and family less than one time a month. And
guys, 45% of single men say that they see friends and family less than once a month.
And 31% of single men, so basically a third, said that they don't have anyone to talk to about their feelings around loneliness, anxiety, and depression.
A third of men say they don't have anybody to talk to about loneliness, anxiety, or depression. Now, here's the caveat. By the way, good luck, Kelly. You got this. But I feel like it's not so much that they don't have anyone, right? Because my personal instinct is to be like, I'm in that third. But I can't say that because I technically probably do have people, but it's like a feeling. It's like a feeling like you don't, right? Like, I've been struggling you see my fucking voice just squeaked there. I've been struggling for years now. Just, you know, and I'm as long as I don't regress, I feel okay. You know, like I'm okay with not, it sounds sad to say, I'm okay with not progressing as long as I'm not regressing. But sometimes I just feel like I'm just kind of floating. Sorry, I don't want to make this like into like, oh shit, like fuck, but you know, it's like I'm trying to figure out ways to, I've been working and it's been doing well for me to get rid of like things that affected my mental health. That's been going good, but now I'm realizing, okay, I can't just I've gotten rid of that, but suddenly it's like I'm spending more time on things that maybe didn't do anything, or figure out how to refine the love in the things that did for me. Because essentially, like, I've been burnt out of my main channels. You guys know Adam's Generation, right? Ever since, like, I don't know, shortly after the Antwoord saga, like, and that's been years. And it's just been so hard to get back into that whole thing. So I think it's because I don't know. I want to find ways to just itch my funny bone too, because I'm funny. I like being funny. I like being goofy. I like not feeling limited. And I've felt so limited for so fucking long. So, and I just feel like no matter what, isn't someone that would understand my perspective. But that's such a stupid thing, and everybody thinks that, and it's just not. I don't know. It's so complicated. Let's not make this into a therapy session. It's fucking sad, and you know what? More people. I think this statistic is probably way too low, to be honest, in my opinion. I think this is ridiculously low. I think y'all would be surprised. It's because men are not told they can share their feelings, you know? And they're humiliated when they do.
Depression. And 54% say that they would rather play video games than have sex on any given day.
Whoa.
Video games
when
over
concepting
sex.
this video, I thought it was.
I mean, that's not the worst thing, right? Sex has to be special.
Was just going to be some lighthearted one about dating apps. I never really thought it would take this turn. In this survey of single...
I do like... I like this guy's... the way he does this video. Because this is a way that I've thought about returning to the main channel. Where I'm kind of trying to explore a topic that I've thought about doing. But then I kind of also... But I see, my mixed feeling about it is that I don't like making it so much about me. But it's like... Sometimes the part about me explains the part of why it's hard to make it. So I like that he's like saying like, you know, I thought this would be a simpler video to do, but I'm realizing that it's like documenting the whole adventure. And these are the thoughts that have kept me from making videos. Like I've kind of set the bar higher and higher for Edward's Generation channel since it got bigger and bigger. And this conversation that I had recently with Johnny and her boyfriend when they were in town doing their concert, I was like, you know, I never realized I was at my peak when I was at my peak. Like I never realized how big my channel was, why people thought I was a big YouTube channel, bigger YouTuber. I was like, what? I never saw myself as such. And now looking back, I'm like, oh wow, I used to pull a lot of views like regularly. That's kind of crazy. So it's kind of odd to have that nerve of like not knowing how to get back to it, because inevitably you're like, well, I don't know how to fucking do this anymore, and I don't know, I want to do it like I used to, but I don't know how. So maybe I could do a video where I'm talking about the process as I'm in the process, basically. I like this. I like that about him.
Men ages 18 to 42, about half talk to a friend or family member less than one time a month, and over half would rather play video games on any given night than do the deed.
Do the deed, yes. Kiki says, as long as you can overcome that embarrassment of the self, none of us should ever think their feelings are embarrassing. It's getting past the shame that we're pushed on us. Yes, and you know what? Honestly, Kiki, I think that's why I like to do these live streams regardless. Like, I think doing the live streams and talking about it, like, I think that's a step in the right direction. So that's why I enjoy doing this, because like I'm just candidly talking about my thoughts and feelings. So I'd like to think that this is helpful, you know, and like I personally feel, because in my opinion at least, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like people don't share this kind of thought out loud. So maybe people hearing me, you know, because don't get it twisted. Please understand that I'm not doing this. I'm not saying what I'm saying for validation or for you guys to reinforce me. Please don't see it like that, you know. If anything, I would like to think it'd be nice if someone was like, hey, I relate to that. No, you know, I understand, because I'm not, you know, I get it. I get the vibe when people hear others struggling and they're like, I want to help or whatever. I'm the same way, right? And there's never any clear solution. And it's just like, especially with ADHD, you know, it's like the worst part of my ADHD is the fucking, I saw a comment on a video. I watch a lot of videos of like, I've been seeking so many videos of like people that like, are they going through my shit too? Maybe it's just like a little era that I'm going through, right? But this guy said like, you know, it's not, I forgot what it said. I forgot what it fucking said. I would have to find it. I'll find it.
Wow, I'm just kind of in shock with that. You know what? Funny enough, very personal anecdote. I understand that as someone that kind of just left school. I was going on dates in college. I felt like everyone I had with had a commonality in that we went to the same school. I come to New York City. I suck at dating. I'm like, what is going on? I don't understand.
This person said, with ADHD, we have an executive dysfunction. We know we need to do it, but the thought of doing it hurts, and the thought of not doing it hurts. So it's like, yeah, this is exactly right. Like this commenter had said this on a video about ADHD that I was watching last night. And I'm like, yeah, that's what sucks. It's like, you know, it's basically in a sense procrastination. And I hate that. I hate that so much about myself because it also can make you late, can make you whatever. But you know, as long as you learn not to hate yourself, that's a good thing. But and also, I think, how do you guys feel about this live stream? I feel pretty good about it. If you enjoy it, give it a like. I'm kind of leaning towards leaving it up on the channel because I feel like sometimes people aren't able to catch the live while I'm live, you know, as I'm live. And I think it'll reach more people after the fact. And if it's engaging enough, you know, let me know by giving it a like, please. And moderators, or even if you're not a moderator, remind people like every 5 or 10 minutes to like it up. You know, we got to make sure we're really engaging, guys, because we need to make everybody feel welcome. That's the whole point. I do not want to be seen as a pity party, right? That's not what it is. I'm sharing my thoughts to show that like others are not alone, because I'm sure, or maybe I'm a fucking freak. Maybe I'm the only one experiencing this kind of shit, right? But I would like to think that's bullshit. And if people want to shame me for it, then so be it, right? I'll ask you guys, really? Is this natural to be shamed for this, right? I don't know. Just my thoughts out loud. But yeah, like up the stream.
Loneliness isn't an easy conversation, and we'll get back to it. But for now, I still have a dating profile that I'm not very confident in. Luckily for us, Blaine agreed to do a second call. She's going to professionally roast me. Hopefully you and we become the most equipped swipers on these platforms.
Yeah, okay, let's look at it. I'm opening it now. Haven't seen it before.
Okay.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, so.
Please.
Okay, let's see. First photo. This is your leading photo. I love it. It's high quality, which is really the #1 most important thing. It is very clear what you look like. You look happy in it. I don't want to see a sad first photo or even a serious first photo. It's like, I want to go out with someone who's, you know, going to show up making me feel good and is happy. So you nailed that. You have verified yourself, which is necessary. You seem more real. Like if she wanted to.
Seriously. Okay. If you're not verified, I consider you to be like likely catfish, or if you're not catfish, you're probably not a real account. Like Tinder especially has so many what I would like to think are fake accounts. Like I just swipe left on like you know, unverified accounts. Like, okay, don't waste the time. Like sometimes they're very obvious fake accounts, but it's like you're going on an app like Tinder, you're not even verifying yourself, huh? Like
She could probably look you up.
So, oh, there you go. That person early in the stream, are you still here? You said, Edwin, you're going to get catfish and I won't feel bad about it? Tell me more about that, because, like I said, if you don't verify yourself, then, like, I that's, like, the easiest thing to do, you know? So, there's no point on not verifying yourself, and it's not like I take that many steps, right? I do like to have, like, some voice notes exchange. I personally like to exchange voice notes so the other person hears me, and if they exchange voice notes, that's nice too, but sometimes they don't. But I will ask for like an additional picture aside from like the ones in the profile. But I don't know. I like to get to know a little before meeting up. And if it's a catfish, then I don't know. I haven't really had any recent bad dates, to be honest. I have some pretty good, like at least first dates. All of them have been pretty good in the past 6 months or so.
From a safety perspective, for women, that can be important.
Dating apps are unlike any traditional tech companies. Sure, they are software and apps and probably have really cool buildings and free lunches and insane employee benefits, but they don't rely on ad revenue. I hit the Tinder limit. Now I don't have enough swipes on Bumble or Tinder. Man, what is this? A typical tech company may look like this. Google makes 88% of its revenue through ads and 12% on other things like hardware, cloud services, etc. But if we compare this with...
No, so Amy... It's never been on. Yeah, I can tell you never been on dating apps. No, it's when you verify yourself. It's not like you have to be popular or anything. It's just to verify your face, just that you're real. It's encouraged by everybody. Everybody gets that check mark. It's not like, you know, and verifying, being verified on anything isn't like it used to be. Which I'm not sure how I feel about that, right? Because on Instagram you can be verified if you just pay $8. Same on Twitter. So it's not like, you know, you have to be popular anymore. And on dating apps, you just verify yourself to make sure you're a real person because there's such a catfish problem and bots.
The Match Group's earning, it's pretty clear that dating apps make the majority of their revenue from two ways: subscriptions and pay-per-use features. So what does this mean? Well, one of the first things I noticed when I got on the apps is this absurd push that they do to get you to pay something. Heck, as mentioned
photo
earlier,
verification.
Tinder has 3 subscription tiers, and they're adding this 4th. And it seems like each tier...
Well, like not photo. It's just a camera does almost like a biometric kind of like little thing.
just marginally
that only Tinder sees.
better. They want to make sure that there's some sort of option for everyone. And on top of that,
Or
most
Bumble.
buttons and actions you can have on Tinder or any of the apps for that matter will
Yeah, but as you can see here, you know, Tinder for one week, it's $19 a week. That's crazy, right? And you get unlimited likes, like meaning you can swipe right unlimited amount of times. And you can also see who likes you, which is the big perk, right? You want to know who swiped right on you. And unlimited rewinds, which means you can, like, if you accidentally swipe left on somebody, or I don't know, yeah, you can rewind. And one free boost, which on its own is like $12, and that just puts you in front of more people. It's so crazy. When Tinder first came out, it was not monetized like this. I don't think it was monetized at all, but eventually everything has to be monetized. As you can see, for 1 month, it's $10 a week. It's crazy. This is so much money.
always.
They do have a lot of deals though. Like every now and then I'll get a promotion and be like, oh, it's half off right now. If you do it right in the next 24 hours, you get half off. I'm like, tempting.
Lead you to a checkout page. And if the subscription isn't enough, don't worry, there's all these pay-per-use features. I actually did not know you can't like just unlimitedly swipe. I guess that's it for day one. Hopefully someone messages me back. I got a date in 6 days. They claim that using these will help your profile, whether that's putting you in front of more people or having a higher chance to match with someone. Now, I see both sides of this, but the question remains, why gatekeep a potential match behind a paywall?
Yeah, why? Why gatekeep a potential
We
match?
have a principle that like the free product is sacred, and we really only charge for what we say we can't give away for free. So the things that by their nature have to be scarce, like roses. Like if everyone had unlimited roses, that rose wouldn't mean anything anymore. Or if everyone had unlimited boost, then a boost.
So a rose on Hinge is just like a super like, essentially. It's like, okay, someone gave you a super like.
If everyone boosted all the time, then no one would be boosted.
But the more I studied this, I realized that the flip side of this is a flaw, and quite a big flaw for that matter. Their capitalist incentive is misaligned with their mission incentive. Sure, their mission is to get you a match and find love, but if they can put your most compatible option behind a paywall, why wouldn't they? Thomas Germain, a journalist that studies dating apps, said it best. The goal is to just keep you a bit frustrated and make you feel like if you spend just a couple of dollars, you'll have a better experience. But at the same time, they don't want you to feel like you're not gonna get a match at all.
All right, I'll be honest with you guys. We were on a hot start, and now I haven't really gotten matches since.
About me section and
Notice how you said we were off to a hot start, but I haven't gotten matches since. That matches what I said earlier, where I mentioned how when you first make a profile on these apps, they give you a boost. Basically what they're selling, they automatically, to make you feel excited about being on the app. And then your boost goes away. So it's like, oh, you're no longer being exposed. And I mean, if you use the app, you'll see that it says like new user or something. Like it'll promote other people. Like you'll see new people, like, oh, new user. So
active guy who makes mini documentaries about whatever the heck I'm interested in. Currently, it's everything you need to know about taxes, but make it fun. Also, could use advice on that. Okay, I like where this is going. I like that whatever the heck you're interested in is kind of playful and fun. You give something concrete that you are working on.
Okay, so she likes that part, but I'm not an active guy. I'm not that active. So I could just be like a dorky guy who makes commentary-like documentaries. I make commentary right? Or do I just make documentaries? Like what? I don't even make them anymore. It's been years. I haven't made a documentary video. I live stream now. I just live stream. I'm just a live streamer now. Jesus Christ. See, look at this. This is my confidence fucking downhill. You know, I want to manifest what I used to be. I want to come back to my roots. A dorky guy who makes. Let me read you we'll read what my actual Bumble bio is, alright? How about that? Alright, let's see. Are we still awake in the chat, guys? Are we still awake? Let's see who's here. Who's here? Let's see if we can get to 33 likes. Come on, guys. 33 likes. I'm not asking for a lot. Come on. Cheese and rice. And again, if you're watching this after as like a replay, let me know if you have an interesting experience, if you have thoughts to share about dating apps, because I think this is interesting, right? Like, it's valid to be frustrated about this stuff. Or how do people date, right? You make quality content. You're amazing. Is that what I should put? So my profile reads, looking for companionship. Okay, I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed. I'd like to take it slow and meet someone who can benefit me as much as I can benefit them. Let's have a cute date and share laughs and our past traumas. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, you guys are my dating coach. I forgot what this woman's name is. Blaine. You guys, okay? Be my dating coach, Al. What do you guys think about that? Coco says no. Okay, we gotta work on my bio. Let's go. LMAO, what the fuck? What do you mean? I thought that was a decent fuck. I mean, and that wasn't a decent fuck. Okay, I'm gonna change it right now. This is my Bumble one. Okay, because it's different than the Tinder one. That's not the T. Okay, well, fuck. Well, okay. Shit. Shit. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Half of us are single. You're asking us? Well, yes, especially if you're single, because then you're kind of seeing what you would like when you're swiping, right? Or not swiping, but like what. Like I think it's a valid question for whether you're single or not. You know. That's not a good bio. Damn! Hoping the trauma thing is a joke. Well, yeah, I think it's a cute thing, right? You see it kind of jokingly. But also, who doesn't like that? And get drinks? I don't know. Trauma dumping is fun. It's a funny... it's a joke. Yeah, it's like... But you're half joking because it's for real. Like, let's have a cute date, share laughs, and our past traumas. Or trauma... I should have said trauma dump. Okay, this is not cute. Okay, alright, guys. All right. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. See. Now I feel embarrassed that I shouldn't leave this live stream up on the channel after all. But fuck it. Who cares? We're gonna normalize shame and embarrassment. Okay. You mainly hated the first part? Looking for companionship? Let's see. So I had looking for companionship. I'd like to take it slow and meet someone who can benefit me as much as I can benefit them. I'm a Disney princess. Let's see. Cecilia says, cute guy with dog. Yes, please. Wait, that's what I say? Why would I say that? That doesn't make sense. The Bumble says, write a fun and punchy intro. Okay. So what is a fun and punchy intro about me, guys? I already deleted it all. I deleted it. I just don't know what to put. It's easy to say that sucks, but it's hard to say this is better. Thank you, Amy. The traumas after the first date. That's a really good point, Vinny. Maybe that's why I didn't get a second date last time. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It went great, but I got hard ghosted. Bruh. I got hard ghosted. It's messed up. Short and sweet. This is incredibly eye-opening. I've been with the same person for 12 years, and I can't imagine trying to date now. Yeah. Seriously, Chloe. Okay? But I don't want anybody to feel like they're not allowed to break up with their current partners that they're going through, alright? At the end of the day... Because it's such a funny thing. Like, literally, there's been a few times where I was like, damn, should I have stayed together with my ex? Like, what am I doing? What did I do to myself? Well, obviously, we all know I had a couple rough experiences, right after. But like, even still, even putting that aside, it's like, it's just hard to, with this, just hard. Without the rough. Put some corn lyrics in there. Need someone to accept my love for corn. Also, my hilarious. Also, okay, I'm gonna start off. Okay, I am hilarious, vulnerable, and dorky. Need someone to accept me for my love for corn. All right, great. No, Mina did not cheat. I mean, nobody ever said that. What the heck? Online dating is really just hobby maxing? Wow, what the fuck? That's crazy. Is it? Okay, what I am hilarious, vulnerable, and dorky. Well, dorky kind of goes in hand with hilarious. I mean, yeah, it does. And honest. But that also kind of goes hand in hand with vulnerable, right? Not the corn part. Need someone to... Okay. Where are my creatives at? How about that? Ooh, that's... Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, all right, guys. We're leaving this for now. Because basically what you guys told me is that you wanted me to get rid of the previous bio, which I don't even remember. It said something along the lines of, like... I actually forgot it. I forgot what my old bio was. So... This may not be perfect, but we don't want to spend the whole live stream. We still got about 12 minutes left of this video. Maybe we'll come back to it at the end of the video or at some other point. But I mean, corn is no. I removed the corn. No, all this says right here. My bio right now, as of right now, we might come back to it, but as of right now it says, I am hilarious, vulnerable, and honest. Where are my creatives at? Right? That's it. Maybe we'll fix it later, but the point is that it's better than whatever I had before that everybody said, Edwin, get that shit out of my face. I remember you guys all said that. Don't give him the playbook to your heart. Oh, fuck. Look, we'll come back to it. All right, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Let's see what Homegirl says here.
I'm interested. My only piece of feedback is I like that you have a call to action, an easy layup for her to answer. This doesn't feel that easy to answer because I'm like, any ideas about what? About how to make taxes fun? Like, I don't know.
So Tinder's making me watch an ad so I can get 5 more swipes today. Can't wait to meet the love of my life. After I, actually this game looks kind of cool. There's something so dystopian about this.
Okay, I don't like this
I am a romantic.
second photo. I don't love it. I like the idea of having a group photo, but you have your sunglasses on, so it's kind of hard to see what you look like. It took me a minute to see what that inflatable thing was in the background, and let's just say my initial gut reaction was that it wasn't a boat. It was something saucier.
Like what? Oh, interesting. Okay, I never... Wow, okay, that's a good point. Very good point.
Oh, we were off to such a hot start, man. What happened? Ugh. 4 days, huh? 4 days. 4 days, 4 days, 4 days.
Is that true?
We don't really have an attractiveness store. We have, for every single person, we have a sort of individualized taste profile of who you like and who likes you back.
So interestingly enough, back in the day, Tinder actually...
If only the game was like the ads. What's up with that, right?
They had a hotness score. Well, their technical terms was a desirability score. This was confirmed by a journalist who went to the Tinder headquarters to find out what their own score was, and it revealed a lot. It's important to realize that every person that you're shown to and every person that sees...
So, back in the day, Tinder used to have a hot score. Crazy, right?
You is algorithmically selected. Since that article came out in 2016, Tinder and all the dating apps for that matter had a pretty big PR nightmare. You won't find a dating app today that claims they have a score for you, but how else would their algorithm work? Well, I was able to find out how Hinge's algorithm worked, and boy oh boy. Every time someone looks at your profile on a dating app, the two of you are having a battle. You just don't realize it. Hinge specifically, but most dating apps presumably work on something called a Gale-Shapley algorithm. And this is a simple version of how it works. Assume there are 10 people, 5 guys and 5 girls. Let's say Brittany here is a very popular user. She has the likes of a lot of guys. Well, Hinge takes that information and goes, Brittany is a very desirable person. And let's see what Brittany does. Oh, she likes Adam. That must mean Adam is also a desirable person. Her like is weighted more and actually boosts Adam in the algorithm. Adam then is moved up into a tier of more desirable people. But unfortunately, the opposite is also true. Let's say David here is not a very popular user.
This is such a confusing algorithm. I have to play at normal speed. Like, this is how Hinge works. What the hell? And probably other ones, right? So basically, like, as you can tell, it's so weird. It's like, if homegirl here, Brittany, likes... Let me just actually have him explain it again in regular speed, because it's so weird.
Girls. Let's say Brittany here is a very popular user. She has the likes of a lot of guys.
Okay.
Well, Hinge takes that information and goes, Brittany is a very desirable person. And let's see what Brittany does. Oh, she likes Adam. That must mean Adam is also a desirable person. Her like is weighted more and actually boosts Adam in the algorithm.
That's weird. So because she got liked by 3 people, and she hasn't liked anybody yet, and she decided to like this random dude, his, he got boosted in the algorithm. What?
Adam then is moved up into a tier of more desirable people. But unfortunately, the opposite is also true. Let's say David here is not a very popular user. Not many people are liking him. Well, if he looks at your profile and passes on you, then Hinge weighs that decision against you. His swipe will decrease your tier. The big thing to take away from all this is that other people's actions actually affect you. It affects how you rank.
So it's like, it's not like measured by hotness, but it is. Like, you know, like, because that's how humans naturally are.
Think about it. Now that Hinge and all these dating apps have tiers of people, they can do things.
Yeah, it's more popularity contest, I think, than it is hotness. But I don't know, Tindernomics. This is technically Hinge, but they probably follow the same algorithm.
Things like put higher tier people behind a paywall for someone.
Okay, I get way too excited about those YouTube videos where people take scrap wood but somehow make the most beautiful tables and desks. Something cool about design. For this prompt, I'm neutral on it. You've already highlighted YouTube videos as something you do. You have very limited real estate, so is there something about you, like I don't know you that well?
That's a good.
Wow, that feels so targeted to me. I have limited real estate. I'm just a YouTuber. Oops, this is what. Well.
Good point. Where you don't want to. It's almost like you don't want to I don't want to over-index on just being this like YouTube guy.
Oops. I'm just a YouTube guy. I'm a YouTube guy and a family guy. You know, I'm a cool uncle. I am geeky nerd.
Tages. What is going on?
It's not good, man.
Bro, what happened?
I'm supposed to have a date tomorrow.
I'm getting matches.
I don't know what to say, man. How do people think of messages? I've been looking at TikToks. Here's my favorite one I sent. Ready? I said, hey, do you like water? They're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm made out of 60% water. I'm supposed to laugh at that. Okay, never mind.
Bro, how many dates do you have lined up?
What do you mean, plural? Plural? Is that what you asked? I need a strong final 24
I could do my own documentary like this.
hours. Strong final 24 hours of this challenge.
I'm a real nerd about quotes. I'm a big quote guy. Favorite one right now is, the creative adult is a child who survived. I like this. I like it because it tells me something about you. You could also even turn this into a call to action, because that is like, I have a favorite quote too, and that would be like an easy thing for me to respond to and say.
What's your favorite quote?
It's a Paulo Coelho quote, and it's something along the lines of, when you want something, all the universe aspires to helping you achieve it.
Remember this quote for the surprise story I have for later.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a funny
okay.
one.
So overall, I would say you have a really solid profile. Like passable, you could go live with it. And then I think you could tweak some of the prompts to be like less, my personality is YouTube. Because I know you have so many other things going for you.
My personality is YouTube. I don't have that much going for me. What do you mean? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Also, Cincinnati said you got popular in, is that OkCupid or OKC? How do you get I don't know. I remember using OkCupid for a very brief time ages ago, but I didn't know people could get popular on it.
And so many other interests, so just to present a more balanced view. But overall, you did really good.
Great. Wow, that was very informative. So I've been pretty negative about dating apps personally, but what does the world think? Well, one way to tell is by looking at their stock price. And when we do, yikes. Our resident financial expert Craig, way back from the Dobrik video, was able to find Bumble's and the Match Group's 10K reports. And in these reports, there's always a section where they have to list out their own risks, and I kind of find it hilarious, but in Bumble's 10K reports, there are two things that I found quite fascinating. Number one, our financial performance will continue to be significantly determined by our success in adding and converting users into paying subscribers or in-app purchases. These platforms literally have to keep making people into paying subscribers. That's their capitalist incentive. They listed it themselves. The statement that Thomas Germain said earlier, their goal is to keep you just a bit frustrated so you spend a couple dollars thinking everything will fix itself, has never been more true. The second thing is there's reports coming out now that Gen Z isn't very fond of dating apps.
We fail to appeal to and engage the younger demographic users, for example, Gen Z, with the different dynamics of connection. That's actually interesting. So is it kind of saying that like younger people don't like dating apps? Is that true? Maybe that's hopeful, right? Because you would expect people to just be on apps, and like, yeah, I think I'm gonna put less weight on it personally. I mean, it's also I do want Amy, I know in chat has been very passionate about me just not being on it. I think I have found some decent connections off of it, right? And I have gotten some good dates, so that's why I'm not like completely dystopian about it. But at the same time, it's like I think it'll just happen when it's right, and I have to work on myself, learn to love myself a little more, and maybe just it's like I was saying earlier, I got rid of things that were regressing my mind and making me feel bad, and it's about like replacing instead of just getting rid of them, because now it's like, now that I've gotten rid of toxic things that would hurt my mental state, I still have like, I have to replace them. Otherwise, well, now what? I do things that don't really necessarily affect me, but suddenly maybe they might. Maybe if I am swiping or whatever, maybe that might affect me. I don't like that. I don't like that concept. So I think I'm just have to go to the gym even more, get more buffer, which by the way, guys, it's crazy. Like I said, I went to a wedding this past week. I'm going to a wedding again, and I'm wearing the suit that I got for my brother's wedding 2 years ago, and the waist didn't fit the same. It hurt my hips because, well, like I said, I've put on like over 13 pounds now, and it's kind of cool, but also sucks because that was expensive suit.
And as our generation enters the prime age range of these dating apps, both of these sentiments explain the loss of confidence that investors are feeling in these apps. Dating apps are in a weird spot. I couldn't agree more with Blaine when she describes them as a necessary evil. But are they a solution to this larger loneliness epidemic we're facing? Well, so I have a funny story to tell you. So that day where we called, the next day I decided to go to those 3 friends and have them roast the profile. And one of them was like, hey, I'm hosting an event tonight where it's like with a bunch of people. It's about like upworking fashion.
That would be a great place to meet women because it is like all girls that signed up.
Like, sure, I'll go, like very last second. And as I go,
Hey.
hello, I made it. So I haven't been entirely truthful. Yes, I've been swiping for the last 7 days, but little did I know that on the first day of this whole journey, my night would take a turn. The original plan wasn't even to go to this event. I learned about it like 2 hours before it started. And even though I don't know how to Upwork fashion, I was definitely nervous and extremely tired after a whole day of filming, I decided to go anyway. I started hitting off with this girl that I'm actually really excited about, and we went on a date yesterday, which is so funny. Yeah,
I love that.
I thought it was just hilarious after, one, because of the quote you just said, your favorite quote. I was like, this is like what I've been studying for the last like 2 weeks, so that's of course this. The guy that hasn't been on a date in the last 6 months went on a date after going to an in-person event, meanwhile making a video about dating apps. But honestly, I couldn't be happier because the girl I went on a date with is absolutely amazing. She's also someone willing to spend a Sunday night upworking fashion, someone who's not really into those gamey Tinder pickup lines, and someone who's willing to go on a 5-hour date 16 hours after we first met. Funny enough, I have the security camera footage after coming home from this event. Don't make fun of me here.
And then while we're there, we just started talking to people, and this girl, it's incredible. She's like an amazing girl, and so we just get off a conversation. She's like, I want to get into running. Like I love the guitar. Her person, it's like she's got like a really unique personality. Okay, that's enough about her because I could say a lot more about how cool she is. But the one thing I want to point out to you all is none of this would have happened if it wasn't for saying yes to some spontaneous event. And I think that's the big takeaway of this video.
Saying yes.
I've been an adult in the city for 2 years, and I've realized that community won't come to you. You have to go out and find one.
For you, maybe it was an easy decision, but a lot of times I hear guys say like, I'm really tired after work, or like, you know, sometimes it's hard to motivate to go places, like if you're introverted or if you're just like exhausted from your day. But I always tell people, if you get invited to some place or something or some event, and there are going to be people that you don't know there, your default should be to say yes and to go.
Absolutely agree.
So I'm proud of you for going, and I love that you had a good date. That's so
Appreciate
fun.
That's good. That's cute. Oh, he's deleting the apps. Oh. Must be nice, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, that's good. I think this is cute. It had a cute ending. You guys didn't expect it, did you? You guys didn't expect that.
Wait, I first want to give a huge shout out to JC, Nicole, and Taylor for roasting me. Another huge.
Yeah, anyways, cool shout outs. I believe that was it basically. Yeah, that's the video. He gives shout outs. It's a cute video. If you guys want to check it out again, or just his channel, Tejas Hullur, spelled TEJASHULLUR. Ugly truth about behind dating apps. I'll link it in the description once I'm done live streaming. But yeah, it's a great video, and honestly, saying yes to random things is where it's at, yeah, it's cool because you guys know Johnny. I made videos about the end where she's a chick involved, and she did a little tour in America, and I went to her show in Arizona, and I just went by myself because I'm not gonna pass out on supporting a friend for one, and I don't really know people that would be down to go, but that's fine. I'm still gonna go, and like in my mind I was like, oh, it'd be cool if someone wanted to go, but it's fine. Like if I can't find someone, I still go. So I went by myself, and it was kind of a little weird, a little nerve-wracking, right? Because like obviously I made videos about her and like I helped her blow up to some degree, and some people did recognize me, but regardless, a girl that stood near me like stepped on my shoe. She's like, oh, sorry, but like it was funny because we had some like a very brief conversation, and I was like, oh dang, where'd she go? Like I wish I would have talked to her a little bit later. And later on, she found me on Instagram, and we talked, and it was nice. And I was like, oh, cool, I met someone in the real world. But that didn't go anywhere. But it doesn't have a cute ending like this guy's video. But basically, you can meet people in the real world, all right? And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this next Sunday, okay? I'm going to go to my friend that I've known since high school's wedding. Not that I'm expecting to find love in my friend's wedding or anything, but I'm trying to sound hopeful because I feel like I said a lot of like too deep and real shit earlier in this stream, and I'm optimistic. I that's the thing about me. Even when I'm down, I'm always optimistic. Yeah. So what is everybody else's thoughts? I got lucky and met my boyfriend at work. Yeah, for real. A lot of people meet love at work. It's funny though because I freak out about going places and I haven't been before, and then I'm in the social butterfly when I'm there. Exactly. Sometimes it's just the thought alone, that gets you. Like, dude, it can take me a while to go to the gym, but once I'm there, I'm like, oh, at least I'm here. I went to the gym last night, and man, my booty be feeling it. Find a date, and it's like I know I'm not at my prime yet too, which is crazy to say because yeah, I'm at 34, but I personally feel that I'm getting sexier and sexier. Sounds funny to say out loud, but like I have potential to get even sexier, guys. All right, it sounds silly, but like I can do it. It's true. Corn lover. I'm a corn lover. Get lots of pictures with all dressed up. Yeah, I think it's definitely a picture for an opportunity picture. I'm actually going. Some of you might remember my friend Encina. I think dating apps are just about patience. I've been on them for 8 months, and I'm just now finally about to go on a date. I hope it goes good for you, Bren. Congratulations. Nice. How long did you talk to them before the date? Here's what I'll put out there, because I'm gonna wrap up the show. We're probably gonna end the show in the next 5 to 10 minutes. but I've had a good time. And if I get a good reception in the comments, all right, so this is your homework, guys, whether you're here in the live chat now or if you're watching after, let me know how the show was for you, because it's obviously different than the usual, right? We're not talking about like trending trauma or drama rather, or whatever. But if you enjoy the little different vibe, okay, it was very personal and very different, right? Then let me know in the comments, not just a like, a comment, okay? And especially if you weren't here, let me know if you're interested in talking about like your own personal experiences, because I feel like there's only a few people that are still struggling in the dating game, and it's like, I know there's got to be more out there. You know, there's got to be more people out there just like me struggling. Kat says, I grew up as an ugly duckling, and I feel like the older I get, the hotter I get too. Yeah, for real, right? I wouldn't say I was an ugly duckling, but like, I feel like I'm getting sexier, that's for sure. I've always been like, I don't know, I don't want to rate myself, but like, I don't think I've ever been like a 5, but I don't think I've ever been like an 8. So maybe I've gone from like a 6 to a 7. maybe I'm getting closer to an 8. I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're not rating me, guys. We're not rating me. I love this live. Really? Oh, great. I'm glad you liked it. We need a baby Edwin by the end of the year. Excuse me? What? I ain't have no baby. You've been talking for a couple weeks. That's good. That's good. I know a lot of girls on the profiles that I find are like, if you're not talking about when to meet by the 5th chat, I'm unmatching or some shit. You know that? Like, see, if it wasn't so intrusive, it would be curious to show you guys like the dating pool. But I feel like that's like wrong and like, you know, whatever. But like, it would show you what I'm working with. And it's like, huh? I don't know. But also I think it, you know, honestly, I do kind of sway with the people in the chat that are kind of suggesting to not put as much stock into it. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But at the same time, I want to feel confident where I can represent myself, because you never know. Maybe there is somebody out there where that's like, whatever, and like, it happens to match or whatever, you know? I don't know. So right now, my bio says, I am hilarious, vulnerable, and honest. Where are my creatives at? But I don't know how we feel about that. Might be an improvement from earlier, but who knows? Should we Google what the best kind of bio is? I think dudes get better looking, which makes me salty, but it's true. Well, shit. So what? We deserve a shot. Just remove the thirst trap pick. I don't even know if I have the thirst trap pick. I think I do have the thirst trap pick under my Bumble. Okay. I'm so embarrassed showing it. I shouldn't feel embarrassed showing it. Like, I think technically, if you have like a cool profile, you should be proud to show it. Oh shit! Whoops! Oh shit! Just accidentally stepped on the cable there. I mean, I think this picture's so adorable of me and Poochies. Oh, it also shows my bicep. Oh, nice. ChatGPT. Oh, that I don't like that concept. ChatGPT making our bio. Give us a chance to write your bio. Well, okay. I mean, y'all weren't helping all that much, huh? I'm still waiting here. But nice. We were live for how long? We were live for. Now we're in 23 minutes. Poochie, don't be whining. My sister came over as I told you guys that was happening. So now Poochie's like, I want to hang out. But no Poochies. That's the thing. If you feel embarrassed showing you should change your profile. Well, some people don't even put anything on their profile. I don't think like you have to put that much. Oh my god! Yeah, this person doesn't have any bio. No bio, just conservative Christian. No, it's like, bro, no offense, but like, I don't know that I would want someone that's like I see conservative and country music, and I'm like, oh god, I don't think that's. It's not so much that I wouldn't be into it. I just know that they wouldn't be into me, but I probably wouldn't be into them either. Let's just be real. Having your dog in your picture will also help ward off anyone that's not an animal lover, right? Like, if you can love my dog, that is a huge good turn on. Dog parks are a good place to meet singles. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I've been taking my Butchies to the dog park every now and then, and well, haven't found anybody that's, you know, particularly like that, but like, it's still good. I'm all shy, but make a channel for. Okay. Well, guys, this is what I'm saying. Look, maybe someone in the comments, if again, depending on the comments, if this live stream gets less than 5 comments below, because sometimes live streams aren't as active as the chats, right? Like right now, there's a bunch of chats happening. If the comments are like dead, that means people don't have interest in it. But maybe somebody in the comments will have a crazy idea. Oh, Edwin, you should like have like a thing where if somebody donates $5, you have to do this, or you know, I want to make this very engaging. You know, I want to make people feel welcome, especially if you guys are new to the community, right? If you guys are a new subscriber, let me know, or if you guys or just suggest things, I'll read it in the comments, and who knows where we'll go from there. You guys get what I'm saying? We're gonna enter a new era. Heck, I uploaded a new TikTok today. I don't know. I know. I was a little shy. I probably shouldn't have said that because I kind of like having like an underground TikTok back there. I'm gonna become a TikToker. I'm gonna become a TikToker. Who knows? All right, guys. I think I'm just getting a little shy and saying all this shit yet. Yes, Salvo, I showed my profile. This has been hopeless romantic, looking for something silly. Dude, I kind of liked, well, what's your favorite band? I kind of don't like that, but I liked it up until then. Okay. Okay, thanks, Cecilia. Crypto TikToker? No, hell no. Not a crypto TikToker. I made a very funny TikTok. Here, I'll screen share it for you guys. But technically, if I screen share it, I'm like losing the potential like 50 views or something, and that's not cool. Like you guys should all personally go view my TikTok. So I'll play like half of it. You know, I don't want you guys to like, you know, you guys deserve to. You guys should check out the whole thing. Help me go viral on TikTok. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay. Here's my TikTok. It's not playing. Why is it not playing? I push play. Well, it's not playing, so you have to go to my TikTok. Why isn't it playing? I'm refreshing it. Oh, now it's playing with no audio. Come on.
Look at the bleach, the crying you drop. What are you gonna do about that? Oh no, dude. Look at the bleach, the crying you drop. What are you gonna do about that?
I put captions on it.
We gotta do something about the bleach. Did you zoom into the bleach? You dropped some bleach in the carpet.
So it's a little. It's a really good TikTok. Okay. Go follow Edwin's Generation on TikTok. I like being a silly fool. Basically, I was getting my hair bleached and some bleach dropped on the carpet. And it's like, oh, fuck, dude, what are we gonna do, man? Just being silly. All right. Cool. No one is too old for TikTok. No, it's true. Amy, no one is too old for TikTok. I used to think that too. For a while, I think TikTok was for kids. But nowadays, it's also for grandmas and old women and anybody in the between. Like, for real. Like, I used to think that too. But like now TikTok, literally press 1 if you on TikTok, press 2 if you're not. Watch. Because most of my audience is like in their 30s or like late 20s. So press 1 if you go on TikTok regularly, press 2 if you don't. Or I guess yeah. I hardly use TikTok. Well, listen, me too. Before this one, I hadn't posted since last year. Look at this. Ready? This is a good one. So I'm canceled on YouTube recently. Go.
Hey, I'm interested. Edwin, tell Barry what happened.
So I'm canceled on YouTube recently. Go.
Hey, I'm interested. Edwin, tell Ben.
It's funny because it just loops infinitely, you know. I just never say. Well,
I forgot to tell you the story.
What is it? I'm interested. Did you seriously forget? Wait.
I forgot to tell you the story.
So that's the kind of
I'm
TikToks that I like
interested.
to make, you know. Funny, dumb shit. All right, guys. Look, okay, so that's why TikTok is actually cool. Even though it's about to get banned by the government in like what, 5 months? So yeah, this is gonna be fun, guys. Yes, random fun TikToks. I think if I just keep fucking pushing TikToks, even though those were all from last year, literally 13 months ago. Anyways, alright guys. I think I've been squeezing out this long stream for a while. Oh, alright guys. This is gonna be fun. Thanks for hanging out. Again, if you're not in the Discord server is members only, alright? So if you're a member, you can join the Discord. If you're not, you can join through Patreon. But it's gotta be exclusive now, you know? And yeah, thanks all for hanging out. This is a really fun live stream. Again, you have to show support. This is mainly for the people watching the replay, right? Because I know chatter is probably gonna forget to comment, but leave a comment. Tell me you liked it. All right. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it private. I'm gonna make it members only. I'm gonna make this members only if you guys don't show love. All right. Because typically that's what I do, by the way. All right. I leave all my live streams members only, because that's what they're for the people that enjoy and love. They're for me. All right. Cool, y'all. I watched TikTok on YouTube. It's so Vine. Yeah. I like kind of like the vibe. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the last thing I'll say, because I you know I love saying goodbye for 5 hours. Basically, I love I miss doing funny shit. All right, and I haven't gotten the opportunity to do funny shit in a long time, and I think that's kind of what I like doing my live shows. That's where I got my fix of doing funny shit, right? But like when I used to do vlogs, say even when I was dating Mina, we'd do like vlogs together. That was my fix. I would do little funny bits and she would do funny bits and stuff. And that was like where I got my fix of doing funny shit. And it's like, I can't just do exhausting, like serious Edwin's Generation videos all the time and not have my funny fix, right? Like, it's crazy that people expect some like complete perfect man that loves and stands up for women. Like, yes, I love women. Yeah, of course. What? But it's like, dude, I also need to get my funny fix. And so I think TikTok, it felt nice to upload that stupid TikTok about me bleaching my hair. So I'm going to see if I can post more shit like that. And maybe eventually on this channel, I'll do more dumb stuff where I'm just making a fool of myself. All right. Well, that's all. Thanks all for hanging out. And see you later. Goodbye. Wait. Is anybody live streaming? Do I rate anybody? I forgot about rating. I forgot how to rate people. Whatever. Fuck it. Shout out to once again, shout out to the people that support the live stream. A-Prap for becoming a member once again. Will McG for gifting membership. RBF for gifting membership. And Benito for gifting membership. Y'all keep the lights on here. I might go live again this weekend. Fuck it. Okay? I might. I just might. Peace out. That depends on the commenters. I want to have some callers talk about their